Hello everyone, welcome to our Timeless Sunset Tarot. Now this is a general reading and it is open to all zodiac signs. So just take what resonates with you. It is also timeless, so anytime you find yourself watching this video, there might be a message here for you. Now let's try to see what is the main energy at the end of the day. Very interesting, we've been encountering the Page of Pentacles quite oftenly at this time. You've been working on something, learning something, and it's still in the beginning stage. So there's a need for you to nurture it. So it can be a new inspiration, a new interest, maybe even a new relationship. But it is something that promises stability in the future. It will require a lot of effort on your part at the beginning stages. So you need to nurture it. You need to dedicate more time on it. You need to patiently wait for it to grow. But you don't have to go through it alone. Somebody is there to help you. But a bigger part of the effort will come from you. So again, a mentor can be there, or somebody to guide you, somebody who has gone through the process earlier than you, so you can benefit from the experience of this person. And but you have to go through the process on your own. It's something that you will be able to learn by experience. It's something that you cannot just learn by just reading. Although reading can help, the experience itself is vital for you to really master whatever it is that you are working on. So both reading, learning, applying what you've learned is important. So these three factors, okay. So you don't just read from it, but you need to apply it also. So these are the important things at this part. But it's you are in an initial stage at this moment, and you really need to exert a little bit more effort, while at the same time also being patient with yourself. Be open also to commit mistakes along the way, because you are in the process of learning. It is by committing mistakes that you discover newer and better ways to apply this in this endeavor. You need to be open to possibilities of committing mistakes along the way. The humility to accept also that you have committed mistakes, and the willingness to begin again and rise again from whatever mistakes you might encounter along the way. So it really requires patience, also humility, and also always that willingness to grow from the experience. Now let's try to see how this will further unfold. Well, after a certain period of time, you'll become a master of the experience. So from a page, if you patiently work on it, you will become a king. Now, a king of swords is somebody who has wisdom. So this experience will bring you wisdom. And again, it's a wisdom based on experience. When you look at it, behind the card of the King of Swords, there is a maze. It's as if the King of Swords just came out of a maze, and he's holding something in his hand. I think somehow the King of Swords was not only somebody who has mastered the maze, but has gained a lot of insights also, a lot of lessons from the experience of going through the process. So if you will patiently work on this endeavor, you'll sooner or later become a master of this one, and you will be taking with you knowledge that you can use as you further undergo the experience, and also this knowledge you can use to share with others. So the beautiful thing about here also, when you look at the King of Swords, is the crown chakra of the King of Swords is shining brightly. So this experience also will bring you much more closer with regards to your relationship to the divine. It will bring you closer to the divine. And there is a sense of triumph when you look at the King of Swords. He's standing on an elevation. He is also able to see to look at things in a more objective way. So if you are just patient, and if you will really immerse yourself to the experience, it will lead to mastery, and yes, a certain sense of confidence, and knowing that this experience has taught you a lot of things. Now, what is the advice of the universe for us? We have here the Page of Wands. So again, be on fire as you try to learn these things. You need to set your heart on fire. Just like the Page of Wands here, she's gathering all the bits and pieces of wood so that she can set fire in the darkness or amidst the forest. So amidst all those challenges that you will encounter, if you find yourself in amidst a challenge, the challenges of the experience itself, the important factor here is being on fire. To never lose the interest, never lose the sense of adventure, never lose the openness to learn things. So it's as if the universe is telling us, be on fire. Do not lose your interest, especially as you are in the beginning stages of this endeavor. Now, let's go to insights at twilight. Okay, let's try to see what is the message of the oracle cards for us for today. Childlike devotion. Take note. So the childlike devotion is very important right now. You see here the dedication to learn, the openness to learn, the willingness to undergo through the process even when it will require a lot of effort on your part. It's like rolling up your sleeves and really putting yourself into the experience or the work itself. And here, when you look at the Page of Wands, yeah, there's that childlike quality of going around the forest looking for bits and pieces of wood in order to create fire. And children are very excited with creating campfire. In fact, when you try to recall, you like to do some campfire, having your feet warmed by the fire, and also putting some marshmallows, warming it on over the fire, and eating that marshmallows or hot dogs, little things that you cook by the fire. So having that childlike quality, that sense of wonder, sense of openness to adventure, the openness to learn new things. Now it says here also, let's try to read childlike devotion. It says here, you are a multi-talented, complex being. Embrace and love who you are. Okay. So whatever challenges it is, enjoy the experience and embrace your uniqueness as a person. So when you commit mistakes, you just happily accept it. And through that mistakes, you can move on forward much faster because of one experience. You realize, oh, okay, this doesn't work. Maybe I'll try for another one. Try to look for another possibility with regards to this endeavor, something like that. Your openness to commit mistakes and to appreciate also your creativity. Now it takes here, take note, okay, your answers are being given to you, quieting external voices, and excessive noise will give you the chance to hear what is being uttered. Okay, so I think a bigger part of this one is quieting also those voices inside you that tells you, oh, it reminds me of uh, the cartoon movie, the cartoons that I used to watch when I was still young, Gulliver's Travel, and there is one character there. His name is Glum, and he always says whenever they are in a challenging situation, he always say, "We're doomed. We're never gonna make it." Okay, so try not to listen to this chatter, this negative chatter that tells we're doomed, we're never gonna make it, something like that. Always look at the positive side of things to try to see the little rainbows in a cloudy sky. So try to look at the positive things and try not to let negative chatter discourage you, especially in the earlier stages of things. When you go through the process and you look at the positive messages instead of the negative ones, then you'll be able to make it through the maze, and the process of learning will grow to the point when you will become the king of knowledge or the king of experience, just like the king of swords who's holding what comes to me right now is a diploma. So for some of you, maybe you're taking up a course right now, and in the end you'll have the diploma of the experience itself. So just go through the process like a child. Enjoy the process of learning. Now, this can be also a transformation process. For some of you, it's a transformation process, and you can always welcome it with the sense of wonder of a child. Well, that's it for today. I hope you were able to benefit from our reading. Thank you for the likes and comments you've given to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. I hope to see you again soon. Until that time, may God continue to bless your ways.